Is it early enough to start drinking? Well, it's here. For those of you who asked for this, I hate you all. For those of you who told me not to do this, I love you and thank you. Can I just go on record as saying how much I don't want to do this? I don't want to do this. I don't. Enough stalling. Let's do it.
Destiny arrives.
Thanks, Akuma. I appreciate that.
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Hello, we meet again. Small man in bucket. Oh god, the controls seem even worse than I remember. Did I at least review the options to make it less painful? Yes. In fact, one of them I had to slightly put down in price, because you will not believe how much one of them cost. I took one look at it and went, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good. Thanks, Exile. That makes me feel so much happier. Oh my god, the controls are even worse than I remember. Come on. What the? Whoa! No, 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 no!
No feeling more
What's happening? What's happening?
If you deleted your homework the day before,
What's happening?
as I have,
Where am I?
or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up.
Thank you,
black.
DD.
If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then
Where am I?
immediately dropped
I don't recognize this.
If you won an argument
Okay, come on.
with a friend,
How do I
and
get
then
out of
you
here?
discovered that they
What just
represented
shoved
their
me?
original view. Starting
Exile.
over is harder than starting
Okay, come
up.
on. Work with
If
me.
you're not
No,
ready for
no,
that,
no, no,
like if you've
no.
already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
Oh god. Thank you for the bits, Exile.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this
Oh my
trip.
god, thank you.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at
What?
any
What's
point.
happening to the gravity?
Just find a safe place to stop
Whoa!
and quit the game.
What the?
Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always.
No, 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 no.
Even your mistakes.
Help!
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer
Careful.
who was known at the time as the
No!
father of B games. And B
Thanks,
games
Didi.
are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following.
Come
They're built more for the joy of building them
What the-
than as polished products.
what?
In a certain way,
Help!
Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely around recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress
What's
is guaranteed.
going on?
Some
No!
cliffs are too sheer or
Exile,
too
you
steep.
evil. My mouse is
The
inverted.
player is constantly, unremittingly
No!
in danger of falling and losing everything. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might
Thanks,
take you
Exile.
an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it,
My mouth
exploring
is
the
still
limits of
inverted.
your reach and your strength, trying to find
Help.
a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise.
Everything's from.
Most obstacles in video game
I
worlds
can't.
are fake. You can
Help.
be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
Work
In
with
that
me.
sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy
Akuma, don't
Hiking
you
are
start
unusual,
talking like Mr. Foddy
and
here.
that makes the game unique.
Don't you dare.
But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make
Oh,
it
there's going to be
frustrating.
swearing today.
The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's
Come on.
authentic to the
Work
process
with me,
of
Hammer.
building a game about climbing.
What?
A funny thing happened to me as I was
We're
building
moving
this.
again.
I'd have an
Oh
idea
no.
for a new
Oh no.
monster,
No, 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 no.
build it,
It's about to run out.
test it, and it would
Help.
usually turn
Help.
out to be
No.
unreasonably
No.
hard.
No.
But I couldn't bring
Okay,
myself
that'll
to make
do.
it easier.
That'll
It
do.
already felt like my inability to get
I
past
don't even know
the
who
new
did that.
obstacle
I think it was
my
Exile.
fault, as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our
Yeet.
efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts
No.
to reach the summit
No.
that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
Oh.
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You
No.
mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
Help.
And at that point, you can't change the world.
I swear the
Not
controls have
without
gotten worse.
breaking it into
I swear.
pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Oh, that's what you mean, Akuma. I get you.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects.
I'm 5
Bought in a
minutes in,
store
and I already want to
assembled
shoot
into a
myself.
And for the most part, that hasn't happened.
5 minutes
Because
in.
the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made, although a lot of them are.
Okay.
I mean they're trash in the way that
Let's
food becomes
focus.
trash as soon as you put it in the sink. Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds. Over time,
Two
we've
shots
poured more and
of
more
vodka.
refuge into this vast digital landfill that we call energy.
I need to be
It now
drinking.
vastly outnumbers and outweighs
Hey,
the things
Rossi.
that are
How
fresh
you doing?
And untainted and unused. When everything around
I might
us
go
is
and get
cultural
some.
trash,
I might
trash
go and
becomes
get a
the new
strong,
medium,
strong
the lingua
glass
franca
of something
the digital
soon.
age. And you can build culture out of trash.
I'm 5
But only
minutes
trash
in.
culture.
Get on with it.
B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy. Maybe this is what
Why am I
digital
playing
culture
this,
is.
Rossi? Because
A
it's
monstrous
crowd
mountain of
controlled
trash,
now,
the
and
ash
because
heap
you
of
guys
creativity's
requested it.
fountain.
For those
A
of you that
landfill
requested it,
with
again,
everything we ever
I
thought
hate
of
you
it.
all.
Grand.
And for those of you who told me not to
And
do it,
unsorted.
I love you. Thank you for thinking of me. There-
There's 3D models of breakfast, Gen X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Lively. Facebook's got
Okay,
lifelike
okay.
bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash
Thanks,
epic
Rossi.
failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids,
How was
discussions
work,
of McRibs, discarded, forgotten,
Work
unrecycled,
with me.
muddled, rotten,
There we go.
untitled.
Now, yeet! Yeet!
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons, and we hit refresh.
The controls have gotten
And
worse.
there's years of persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of
When
sight.
was the first time? Wait. What? What is happening? High
In
gra-
this
Oh,
context,
great, I'm
it's
heavy.
tempting to make friendly content. That's
Thanks,
gentle,
Exile.
That lets you churn through it.
I'm
but not-
really heavy. That's not
Why make
helping.
something demanding if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Come on.
When games were new,
We're very
they wanted
heavy.
a lot from you, daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically.
I know, right?
Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it
Oh,
quickly.
God.
A quick
Exile, don't
fix
waste
for
all
the
your money on me.
fickle, some
Thank you, my
tricks
boy.
for the clicks of the feckless.
Okay.
But that's
Yeet.
not you. You're an acrobat. You could swallow a baseball bat. Now I know, most likely you're watching
The
this
controls
on
are
YouTube or Twitch, while some dude with 10 million views does it for you, like a baby bird being fed chewed up food.
No, I'm playing.
culture
Shut up,
too.
body.
But on the off chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying is, trash is disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling like? Are you
Made it.
stressed? I guess you
I
don't
made
get
it.
if you got this far. Feeling frustrated. It's underrated.
He complained about a consultant when you walked out. Oof.
An orange.
Rough day, my
is
boy.
sweet,
Sorry to hear
juicy
that.
fruit, locked inside a bitter peel. That's not how I feel about a challenge. I only want the bitterness. It's coffee.
I freely
It's
admit,
grapefruit.
low
It's
friction.
licorice.
How low friction?
It feels like
No!
a closer now.
Hi, Sans.
Composer
How you
and
doing?
climber,
Thanks for the
designer
low
and user.
friction. Don't think that's gonna
You could
help.
have refused, but you didn't.
Oh my god, no,
There
no,
was
no.
something in you that was hidden, that chose to continue.
Oh my god, I'm slippery.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far,
Shut up, Bobby.
endured this much. Every wisecrack, every
Shut up.
insensitivity,
Oh my god, I
every
can't.
setback you've forgiven me is a kingly
Correct.
gift that you've given me.
Amen to that, Rossi. Stay strong, my boy. Okay, come. Come on. I hate you so much, Mr. Foddy, and your game. No. No! Everybody hug Rossi. He deserves it. He's a good boy. No. No. Words cannot describe my hatred for this game. Words cannot describe my hatred for this game. Work with me. I greatly appreciate the hug, Akuma. Thank you. I may need it. Come on. Work with me, you maniac in a cauldron. You know what? Why not? Thanks, Rossi.
Get nasty, boy. Going down the road feeling bad.
I do feel bad.
I'm going down the road feeling bad.
Because the music is there to mock you.
Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be
BRB, see you in a sec, XL. Thanks, DD. Greatly appreciate it. I'm sure it will help me with the inevitable headache that I have after I get off stream. Every time I play this game, I am left with a headache the size of Nebraska every time I finish a stream of this.
Lay them blues up, boy.
I loathe.
Down in
Don't.
jail on my knees. I'm down in
Oh yeah,
jail
absolutely.
on
I agree.
down
Yeah.
in jail on
Work
my
with me,
I
man.
ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me
Can I grab
on
this?
cornbread and
Yes, yes I can.
cheese. They feed me on
Oh god, no! No, 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 no!
They feed
Oh my god, where am I going? Where am I going?
bread and cheese.
Oh my, I can't control it. I'm gonna just come straight back down. Oh no, no, I'm
We have
bouncing.
the same taste, you and I.
Where am I?
It's not ambition. It's ambition's
I don't
opposite.
recognize this. Where am I?
An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win, so I put this snake in
Thank
for
you, Rossi. Hello, Mr. Snake. Do not ride Snake. I have no intention of riding the snake. I've already got a headache. Ah! I hate this game. Right, grab the bucket. I'm guessing. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never got this far. And I wouldn't have if not for Rossi's help. So what, do you jump on the bucket? Snake is not friend. Yeah, but the fact that it says don't touch him, I'm assuming he's not a friend. Okay, let's try again. Oh good, the bucket has physical in it. Avoid the snake. Okay. Don't touch the snake. I'm slightly concerned now. Definitely won't be touching the snake. Give me... Excuse me, bucket. Chutes and ladders. Oh god, snakes and ladders kind of thing? Oh god, no. Not touching that thing then. That'll take me straight back to the beginning. Alright, come on. How do I get on the bucket? Help me. Oh, good. Me and this bucket are gonna have words. Hello, Fencer Gal. How are you, my dear? Welcome to my suffering, pain, and anguish. In the world's worst game. And my least favorite game in the cosmos. Bucket! Get down here! I'm yelling at a bucket. Game, look what you've reduced me to. Oh. I had it! What do I do here? I don't even know if I'm supposed to grab the bucket or not. Alright, how do I get in the bucket? It's... There's gonna be rage. There is going to be rage and sadness. All I do is keep headbutting the bucket. I got it. No! Beans! Do not go that way. Yeet the bucket. The bucket clearly needs to spin. And up. No! Not that way. No. Don't touch the snake. Don't touch the snake. The snake is a trap. The snake is a lie. How do you make controls this inaccurate? Inquiring minds wish to know.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
I loathe life. We're what, 15 minutes in and I already want to... I hate this game. I hate this game.
Beans!
Say what? What was that? Oh. Thank you, Rossi. No, I refuse to tap out. I promised you guys this stream and it's happening. Even though I may need to take an occasional break to steam and drink.
Emotional damage.
Massive emotional damage. We'll scream into a pillow. There, my pillow's right over there. If I need to scream, I'm doing it. Thanks, Rossi. Just gonna sit here and savor the moment. Just calm down with a little bit of chocolate. Chocolate cookie dough. Steam. Yes. It's soothing and calming. How was my day? Not too great, honestly. I have received a message from my landlord. My rent is increasing by about 25 to 30%. So, yeah, that's fun. That's fun. So, yeah, but that was some bad news today. Hello, Audrina. How you doing? Welcome to hell. I'm just taking a moment to savor and calm down. What monstrosity is this? My least favorite game in the world, getting over it. And it's crowd controlled now. Just breathe. That's the important thing. Yes, it is, Audrina. Yes, it is. What you are seeing is English rage. It bubbles beneath the surface until eventually it can no longer be contained, like a volcano with a lid put on it. No, she didn't. Audrina, I don't believe, mentioned this game. In fact, I think one of the main contributors was Exile. Probably because of all the times I've made him suffer in games.
Laugh and the world laughs with you. Weep and you weep alone. For the sad old
Flowey
earth must
Tem.
borrow its mirth.
Someone's an Undertale fan, and I approve of that name.
Ella,
Thank you for playing the voice clip. There was no vote for this one, I just went by what you guys were telling me. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm. I am completely calm. Continuing. See if we can get back some of our lost progress. Alright, up. No. Jackbox would have been fun. Jackbox would have been enormously good fun and relaxing. XR was indeed a main contributor, yes. He was the one who even told me this game was getting crowd controlled. And it finished its crowd control and became public yesterday. Why is there a giant hat here? It's a pink top hat. What does this option do? Less the first two words RB. Say what? Please tell me that isn't reset back. I think there's an option to just reset all progress, and I don't like it. What is this? Oh no. Hello, Echo. Thank you for the bits. Welcome to hell. DJ, please don't hit the restart button. I beg of you. That's actually the one I had to lower in price because it was brokenly expensive. Although now I'm thinking maybe I should have just left it where it was. How you doing, Echo? Even Akuma is wishing me well. That just shows you I have chosen a game I should not have chosen. No! Please. Please. I hate this game. Get up. Bennett Foddy, there is a special place in hell for you. The controls, if possible, feel even worse than the last time I played this monstrosity. Oh god, no! The camera's flipped. Oh. Help! Oh. What am I supposed to do with this? The controls are also flipped. Well, slightly. Up and down is flipped. Left and right at least work. I loathe life. Get up on the rock, man. Get on the rock, man. Okay, we're flying. Oh god, no. No. Don't get stuck there. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going.
Have
Just
you
keep
thought
going.
about who you are in this?
No!
Are you the man in the pod, Diogenes?
Where am
Are
I?
you his hand? Are you the top of his hammer?
Shut up, Foddy.
I think not.
Where am I?
Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow. Nor the man. Nor the man's hand.
No.
And this here is will, his intent. The embodied
Where am
resolve
I?
in his uphill ascent.
Help! My hammer is stuck. Oh, no. Where am I? Audrina, why would you do that? Grab! This is good entertainment. What, my suffering?
This gets more frightening
Thanks, Echo.
each time you return.
Shut up,
Knuckles
Foddy.
whitening, stomach tightening. Once bitten,
No,
so
no,
many
no.
times burned.
Why is there an anvil? Why is there an anvil?
Oof, sorry about that.
Shut up, Foddy. That's gonna be the most overused part of anything I say tonight. Just shut up, Foddy. Shut up, Foddy. I appreciate the attempt, Audrina. Alas, not sorry. At least we're improving your day a little, Audrina. Alright. And... Yep. No! Okay. There's a little rock here. I'm okay. Okay. This is actually hell. Yes, Rossi and Audrina have not had good days. Everyone give them love. My day has also not been great, but I just had bad news, that's all. They've actually had stressful days. My day was calm other than the bad news.
You fell from above, but I know you won't linger here. Your
Shut up,
hand is no
Foddy.
longer, your jump is no stronger, but your hunger will tell.
Indeed, HL. Indeed. Alright, now. I think I'm supposed to go up onto that cliff. I don't know, though. Am I supposed to... You know what? Let's have a look down here. Oh. You can't go. Okay, you can't fall here. Okay. No. No. Am I supposed to go over here? I don't think so. Yes, I will try and refrain from swearing as long as possible, but yes, Akuma. Yes, he does. Okay, now how do I see a hook. We need to get that hook. But that's so small! Oh no. And now I can't swear for 10 minutes.
Wait a second. No one else is going to deal with the fact that Cap just said language?
I know.
Thank you, Echo. Thank you.
Oh.
Grab the hook! High friction. I don't know if that helps or hinders me. It isn't swearing if it's a rage... A wordless rage scream. Yes, yes. Alright, now come on. Come on. While we have high friction, I don't know if this will help or hinder me, but I need the test. Come on, Foddy. Hinder me. Hinder me. Definitely hinder me. Definitely hinder me. Okay. Yeet. No, 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 no. There is a special place in hell for Foddy. Bennett Foddy. There is a place in hell for you. And it's a very special place. And down. Yeet. You'd think, HL, you'd think. But it means high friction on all parts of me, including the cauldron. Which just didn't seem to give me... Get up the hill, Foddy. I don't know what I'm going to call cauldron guy here, but several swear words come to mind, which I can't say for the next 8-10 minutes. A place where my damn cauldron can't save me. Yes. Sorry to hear that, Adrena, my dear. All my love to you and Jess. Sweet doggo that she is. Poor little thing. Yeet!
No.
I'm trying, HL. Believe me, I'm trying. The controls in this game aren't controls, they're just torture methods. Yes. Beans, Audrina. Beans. Work with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination. No. I would rather be taming microraptors on Ark for the rest of my life than play this game.
Beans!
Yes, beans. Bear with me. And yeet. Too much eat. You know, Akuma, watching my house endlessly blow up on Ark would still be a better day than playing this game. Okay, I can work with this. 3, 2, 1. Yeet. I can't grab that, can I? Yeah, my axe just bounces off. Yeah, my axe can't grab that hook. That hook is a lie. Not really sure what to do here. Apart from scream. On the plus side, at least Foddy is shut up for now. Okay, what do I do here? Am I even going the correct way? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Hey, fucking beans, what the fuck?
Hello, Kickslicks. I hope I'm saying that right. How are you doing? Welcome to my own personal hell. How are you, my boy? Welcome on in. As I usually say to everyone else, hello there. Now I can definitely see that being a problem, Audrina, my dear.
Oh.
I did it! No! Pain, anger, sadness, betrayal. Okay, give me my hammer back. My hammer is stuck. My hammer, the little hook in the wall doesn't really exist. You can't actually touch it. And my hammer is stuck. Give me my hammer. Welcome to Chaos Control. Chaos Control.
Beans!
Welcome. Oh, my mouse is in... Exile's back. My mouse is inverted. No. No. Exile, why would you do that? I can't. My mouse is inverted. No. No. Exile, why would you do this to me? No. No. Oh. I hate this game. I hate this game. Is it gone now? Exile enjoys torturing me for all the time I've tortured him in games. Yep, that hook is not real. You cannot latch onto that hook. Unless I have to pray to some distant eldritch god. I'm sorry, my torch is kind of making you feel better. Then it's worth it. As long as it makes my viewers happier, it's worth it. Okay. Try again. Yes, this is the only way you can feel better for how bad he is in Halo. Yes, I went there. What in the name of hell was that thing? You know what you did, Exile? That was like a... What? I'm moving! Yes, yes, yes. Just keep going, 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 just keep going.
The platform.
Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop!
And the rectory.
Nope.
The living room and the factory.
Where am I?
The playground. The construction site. The granite rocks.
I don't know where I am, but I'm going somewhere. No,
You've learned to hike.
I haven't learned anything.
way left
The
to
only
go
way
but
I'm up here is
up.
because my
And
chat
then
is
I'll
being
show you.
kind.
But let me say, I'm glad you came.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, little one.
What do you mean you're sorry?
I
Exile?
dedicate this game
No,
to you.
what are you doing?
The one who came this far. I give
No!
it to you with all my love.
Thanks, Exile. We're back at the bucket.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Shut up, Foddy. Launch me into the sky? Yes, I think it's something that's called anti-grav or something. No! Come back, bucket, please.
There's no feeling more intense
You and
than
me both,
starting
Rosie.
over.
You and me both. I don't even know how far up the mountain I am at this point. You guys have anti-graved me this far. No, bucket! Oh, no, no, no!
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I'd rather be doing leg day at the gym
What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
all week. Yes, I'm stressed,
Seek
Foddy.
fluid intake.
Shut up, Foddy. Thank you, Rossi, for the bits. I need a minute. I need a minute. Otherwise, I am liable to put my fist through my monitor.
They called me a madman.
You are a madman.
There's no
What I
feeling more
predicted
intense
came to
than
pass.
starting over.
Need to be ready in 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Will do. Will do. I don't want to... No, Exile. No, even you're not that cruel. I swear to God. Even you're not that cruel. Thanos or no, you're not that cruel. I shouldn't have put the price down on the reset button. I shouldn't have. I should have just stowed my morality and left it there. Rick Astley. Thank you for the bits, Sortrina. Akuma, I wouldn't blame you. If Exile suggests this game to you when you get affiliate and you go crowd control, thank you very much for the bit, Sordrina. I recommend you just don't. Don't listen to him. Ignore it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
No.
Thank you, Audrina. Okay, good. Oh god, no. No, no. Just keep going. We're back at the snake. No! Okay, we're here. We're here. Thank you, Audrina. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, if Exile suggests this to you with crowd control, even if he just suggests the game without crowd control, just say no. Just say no. There is nothing more painful than this game. I've got the bucket. Thank you for the bits, Audrina. Got the bucket. I'm going up. I am going up. Careful. No, no. Oh god, it's so sensitive. No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. Beans. Wouldn't really be crowd control if I was ready for it, would it, HL? Okay. And up. Try that again. Nope. That is the hype train. Thank you very much, chaps. Choo choo! All aboard, let's go. Thank you for the bits, Exile. Okay, here we go again.
Let's get dangerous.
Hype train. Thank you, chaps. All aboard. Let's go. Help, help. Beans. And yes, Rossi can find almost anything.
Happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
Thank you for the bits, Audrey. That's very sweet of you. Bloody hell, you guys have nearly beaten your past record. Christ. You're far too good to me, my dear Shadows. Even when I'm full of rage and sadness. Alright, come on. I had that. I had that. Come on. I got it! Hello, New Mecca. Welcome to hell. How you doing? Pain and sadness, my boy. Pain and sadness. Who knows, Akuma? Who knows? I'm playing my least favorite game in the world with crowd control. So, in other words, Twitch integration. It is painful on every level because this game was designed by a sadist.
I am inevitable.
That doesn't fill me with hope. Thank you for the bits,
What just
Exile.
happened?
You guys just broke your previous
Please tell me
record.
nobody kissed me.
New record on Hype Train. Oh, thank you, Rossi. Dark Souls game, I would rather play
This thing
through
that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
He reset
Mary Pickford.
me to the big... Excuse me, just 1 minute.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
If you're wondering what that noise was, that was the actual sound of mental collapse. It went anti-gravity. Oh, okay. Well, that's my own fault. I missed it. What is happening? What the? What? What? This is the thing you could do? What? Thank you, Echo. Oh my. The controls change as you... What is happening?
What just happened? Please tell me nobody kissed me.
Level 2 hype train. Thank you, Audrina, my dear. You are far too sweet. Okay, I never want spin camera ever again. That is horrible. Okay. I have once got past this area. I can do it again. Exile, you are the incarnation of evil. This is just made to make people angry. This game? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is. Thanks, Echo. Choo-choo, mother word I can't say. Okay, we're in the groove. We're in the groove. No, no. Oh my god. Exile wasn't kidding, was he? Thank you for the bits, Exile. Well, please don't reset me again. Please don't reset me again. Yeet. Okay, here we go, here we go. Progress. I promised you guys this game and I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not tapping out.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
I'm sure we'll get round to playing Jackbox sometime next week, my dear. That was Exile playing that voice. Thanks, Exile. But yes, we will absolutely get back to Jackbox again. I love Jackbox. It is fun, wholesome, and hilarious. And so much better than this. What is happening to my... that was like a Bertie and Worcester voice. Good lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't get stuck. No, no, I'm stuck. No. Get out.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. It's about to run out. Well, we're here. Thank you, Rossi. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Shut your face, Foddy. Exactly. Oh no. No! Well, that worked out surprisingly well. Oh god, I've never been good at this bit. Okay. We gotta grab onto the lights. Like that, like I just did for a brief second. Exactly that. Okay. Okay. Careful. Careful. How long have we been going? We've only been going 45 minutes. Oh. Whoa! Low gravity. Thank you very much. Oh my god, low gravity's amazing! No, no, no. No, no, no. Don't waste it! Don't waste it, you fool! Get up there! Don't you dare waste the anti-grav. You wasted the anti-grav. No! No! No!
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
If I ever meet Bennett Body in real life, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to walk right up to him and punch him as hard as I can in the middle of the face. Just pow, straight punch. I appreciate that. Thank you, Audrina, and thank you, Rossi. Yes. Yes. No. No.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true.
Shut up,
You're
Body.
sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing
Shut.
it, will make
Body.
you less miserable now.
Make an acronym out of this.
Abraham Lincoln.
Shut. Face. Yours. Sodding. Thank you everyone for the level 2 hype train. Very sweet of you. New record. I made it. I made it. No, no. Gotta be careful of those ricochets. Are you in a new building, Echo, my dear? Hello, Pensigal. Welcome to hell. How are you? This game is giving me pain. Is that a real rock? Yes, that's a real rock. Okay, good. I can't accidentally yeet over it. Or through it, rather. Come on. Work with me, game. I'm here. Okay, we're back. Again. Now, I need to not do that. Probably go back to work, yes. This hell is brought to me by Exile's Pinecone technology. I wish Blue Wing was here to hear that, because he would absolutely be clapping. No. Okay. Let's try that again. Did your hammer encounter a Windows error, pal? Need to lurk away, my dear. Okay.
Cloak engaged.
Please. 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 I beg of you, game. I beg of you. Please. Stuff it, Wing. I don't think Blue Wing's here, Exile. I don't think he can see you say that. Yep. Oh, you're talking to Akuma. Ah. Be nice, you two. You're gonna be rude about the game. It deserves it. Okay. Didn't work as well as I would have liked, but I'm okay. Damn it. Yeah, I figured that. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes. No! Beans. I know, technically 10 minutes have passed, so I could technically swear if I wanted to, but I'm trying not to. Welcome back, Echo Mighty.
No.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No. Quickly, quickly. This way. No, no. Yes. Okay. Come on. Work with me. Thank you, Exile. That actually helped. Apparently people are just waiting with bated breath to press things. You in a new building, Echo, my dear? And swing! That's not where I want to be. Right, come on. Okay. Yes. Yes, progression. You're homesick. I'm sorry to hear that, my dear. Hope you're resting. Wait, what am I stuck on? Oh. Never mind. My own cauldron was blocking me. And... Don't say it, he'll do the opposite if you say that. Oh god. No. Not again. At least Foddy hasn't spoken up in a while. No. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. You're starving. You forgot your wallet, didn't you? Oh. Exile. No! Please, no! Need a minute. Chocolate steam is needed. Oop. That made me jump. Thanks, Exile. Okay. I feel like 2 hours has gone past at this point, and it's only been 54 minutes. That's when you know a bad game, when time feels so much longer. Thanks, Echo! About 59 minutes, yeah. Get over the rock. Someone kill the music. Body, turn the music off. Don't. That was not a jump. Now, please, yeet yourself like a good cauldron man. Thank you. Mouse. Progression. You know what? Let's not be fancy about it. Let's just grab the ledge and slowly yank myself over it. That was not what I was intending to do, game, but thank you. I'm here. Get up there, you miserable cauldron man. That is not where I want to go. Okay, let's be a bit more careful. That was not careful. Better. Much better. Come on. Work with me. Please. Yes. No. That's not what I want to do. I'm trying to move my hammer up.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Not sure whether that fills me with hope or dread, to be honest. Equal measures of both. Right, turn the hammer around this way. Thank you. Why me? Get back up there. Spectral Mary. Thank you for the voice, my dear. How you doing? Welcome to hell. Let's play another song. Oh no, Exile? What do you mean? No! Spectral Mary gets you in Skyrim too. Well, welcome, my dear. Exile and I both use crowd for Skyrim. And we always die. And Raving Mage. I have not met Raving Mage. Okay, come on. No, no, no! I hate this game. Okay. Bring the hammer down. Bring the hammer down. Yes. Progression. Okay, I need to be incredibly careful. I need to get the hammer above me. Not really sure how I'm gonna do that. Come on, bend! I can't quit, Kuma. Patrick? Wait, what, HL? Sounds like a story. Now, if memory serves me correctly from the last time I played this hellish abomination, that tree is not real. I can't touch it. I'm being legit! Patrick's the guy who spawned 10 dragons on you at once. Much like you did to me. I feel like I could get on with Patrick. Oh no. Yes! Alright, now swing. Swing. And swing. Swing. That's not the right way. No! You have to do that right on your first trip to a right run from Riverwood. Yeah, you wouldn't survive that. 10 dragons at that stage of the game, you're dead. Thank you. Thank you, Rossi. I'd rather be playing Unfair Mario than this. And that game was designed for
Do
rape.
not stand at my grave and cry.
Shut up, Foddy.
I am not there.
Shut up,
I
Foddy.
did not die. Mary Fry.
Shut up, Foddy. Nobody wants to hear your blathering. Least of all me. But I am trapped in your hellscape. Okay. Now, we should be able to take this nice and that's not slowly. Right. Control thy hammer. Okay, now nice and slow. Thank you, Akuma, for playing the voice. Well, that could have been worse, I guess. Don't you dare let me down here, Hammer. Swear to God, Hammer, if you screw me right now. Progression. Hammer, you're not endearing yourself to me right now. Okay, now up and over, up and over. Oot. Oh. Surely something more useful than this hammer. You'd think. You'd think. Okay, here we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No.
I'm riding a snake. I'm riding a snake. I am riding a snake. And we're back with the bucket. Thank you, HL. Please give me the bucket. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do with the bucket. Don't touch the snake. That snake is a damn trap. I only know that because Dee Dee told me. Do I have to use the bucket to kind of fling myself up? Oh god, no. Exile, why? Why do you hate me? No. No! The controls, the up and down is... Oh, you... No. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. And... up. I did a thing! Oh, that's the snake. That's the snake. Don't touch the snake. Exile, you're a bad man. Wait, what? No! Exile has inverted my mouse. Good. Oh, this is it. Right, well, this can... We can overcome there. Maybe not. Okay, come on. Careful. Careful. Oh, no. It's gone. Exile, you're a bad man. You're a bad, bad man. Oh no! I almost had it! No! Don't touch the snake! Low gravity. Thank you, HL. It would have been nice if we didn't hear any Halo comments. I'll fill the whole... Everyone, tell Exile exactly how you feel of his Halo performance. Just go for it. I think he deserves it. Oh, no. And up. Oh. Yes! Oh, thank you, HL. That helps so much. Thank you for the voice. Well played, HL. Well played. HL just saved me. Okay, we don't need to do the bucket thing anymore. Alright, careful. Careful. And now I'm really heavy. Oh, Exile, you're a bad man. Okay, yeah, we're really heavy now. They just increased the gravity. Okay, careful. Careful. No! I blame you, Exile! I blame you! Oh. He does well when he stops using the plasma pistol. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Kate, my dear. How are you doing? This is the actual sound of mental collapse. Ah! Rossi? I think Rossi might have just saved me. Keep going. Keep going! Oh no. I'm falling. I'm falling! So there's the ending, but I'm not there. The game has been broken. Technically, there's the ending, but I'm not there. What? Does that count? That can't count, surely. Does that count? I mean, I'm still technically playing.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. Lord, I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down this road feeling bad. And I ain't
Okay, you know what, I'm actually going to give you guys a poll for this. Does this count? I will do a poll.
I'm going where the chill wind never blows. Lord, I'm going where that chill wind never blows. I'm going.
Oh yeah, of course, I can't do a poll because I've disconnected that. You know what, tell you what. I'll just do it simply. Guys, if you think that counts, type 1 in the chat. If you think it doesn't, type 2. We'll count that. Does that count? That's a positive sign. Oh, the pain. Oh, Mink. Apparently you want me to do it again. Hello, Mink, my dear. Oh, thanks, Kate. And hello, Mink, my dear. How are you? Fencer Girl thinks 2 as well. Alright, well, I'll count this at the end. Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Even your rival you thinks it count. I know, but I've got to count the votes, alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for yes. 1, 2, 3 for no. I think the yeses have it. The ayes have it, as the old saying goes. You chose violence today. Well, I'm afraid democracy has chosen otherwise. And I can play it again. Play it again. Okay. Apparently we're going again. Oh. I hate you, Cauldron Man. I hate you and your masters so much. I didn't cheese the ending. That was everyone being kind in the chat. Oh, God. Well, we're back. Get off the tree. Exile, why would you do this?
You just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
At least it wasn't too far. Oh, it sure just reset me and my camera's flipped. No progress, you're locking it. Apparently. Well, let's face it. How many times have you guys killed me in other games? Alright, come on. Yes, yes they did, Exile. Yes they did. That was HL. HL just did the restart. You're a bad person if you say yes. No offense to
There's
girl,
no
no
feeling
you're
more
not.
intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework,
Whoa,
the
whoa,
day
whoa, whoa,
before
whoa.
it's due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped to
That'll
food.
do.
If you won an argument with a friend.
Actually, that's the point. That's the point.
Just
That is the
return to
point.
their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up.
Yes,
If you're not ready
Rossi.
for that, like if you've
It
already
was
had a bad
recommended
day,
I do the
what
game
you're about to go through
again
might be too
because you
much.
guys
Feel
saved
free to
me.
go away and come back. I'll be here.
Believe me, I already want to commit seppuku.
Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break.
I will
at
have to
any
take
point.
many breaks, Mr.
Just find a
Foddy.
safe place to stop.
And each
click
and every
it
time I shall imagine
Don't
stamping
worry,
on your
I'll
head.
save your progress, always. Even your mistakes.
Because apparently I need to beat it legit.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
Apparently so,
In a
Rossi.
certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost
My sanity
entirely out
is
of found and recycled
long gone at this
parts.
point.
And it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time.
Goodbye, coffee cup.
In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That
Much
act
like
of
this
climbing,
abomination.
in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Much like now.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree.
Mink
A lot
has
of
a
people
point.
never
If
got
I
past it.
truly
Hard, and you poke at it,
can't
exploring
take
the
any more,
limits of
I
your
would say
reach
stop.
and your strength, trying to
She
find
has
a
a
way up and
point.
over.
Much as I
There's a sense of
loathe and
truth
detest
in
this
that
game,
lack of compromise.
if it gets to the point where I'm about to
Most
destroy
obstacles in video
something,
game
that's
worlds
where
are
I'm gonna
fake.
have to
You
call
can be
it.
completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time.
Uh-oh.
In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain.
I don't
I'd have
care,
an idea
Poddy.
for a new obstacle,
Shut up,
and I'd
Poddy.
Build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt
don't know
like
how
my
I just did that,
inability
but I
to get
did it.
past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to
Believe me,
climb,
Kate. I know your
and it's our
man.
repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quick-set
HL,
You
please,
mold your ideas
no.
into a certain shape that
Please.
can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas. For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store and assembled into a world.
True.
For the most part,
true.
that hasn't happened.
See you in a bit,
Because the
Exile.
objects in the stores are trash.
If I get back and you
I
see
don't
me
mean they look
crying
bad
over
or
there,
bad
you'll know
in
what
the way,
happened.
Although a lot of them are. I mean they're trash in the way that food becomes trash as soon as you put it in the
I
sink.
appreciate the thought, my boy.
Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
It's... It's gonna be one of those that... Please climb. How did I get up that? Usually I get up this relatively
Over time,
easily,
we've
but the other
poured
one
more and more
screws me up.
refuse into this vast digital landfill that we call the internet. It
Shut
now
up,
vastly
Foddy.
outnumbers and outweighs the things that are fresh and untainted and unused.
Foddy,
And everything
shut up.
around us is
Nobody
cultural
cares, least
trash.
of all me.
Trash becomes the new medium, the lingua franca of the digital age. And you can build culture out of
Apparently,
trash.
Meg.
But only trash culture.
The pizza
Be
box
games,
house is a running thing
be
at this point, yeah.
movies, Be music, be philosophy. Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain. A landfill with everything we ever thought of in it. Grand,
Please.
infinite, and unsorted.
Please. Work with me, man. I'm naming you Kevin. Man in Cauldron is now Kevin. Kevin! Get up there. Kevin, you and I are gonna fall out. And yes, sod off, Foddy. What makes it worse is whenever Foddy talks to tell you another little tidbit that he thinks is interesting, it just grates on your nerves that little bit more. No worries, Meg. I loathe life. I'm technically I didn't beat it. Rossi saved me. Along with Audrina and Exile at some points. Hello, MG. I am in pain. How are you? God of War Ragnarok. I can't wait to get to that. Unfortunately, it'll need to come to computer before I can play it. Have fun, my boy. Have fun. Get over there. I loathe life. No. And we're back.
There's 3D models and breakfast. Gen X's fanfic novels, Scan magazines, green screen Shia LaBeouf, banned snuff scenes on Live League. Facebook's got lifelike bots with unbranded adverts and candid shots of Kanye and Taylor Swift mashups, car crash epic failed GIFs, Russian dashcam vids, discussions of McRibs, discarded, forgotten, unrecycled, muddled, rotten, untitled.
What just happened to Gravity?
Everything's fresh for about 6 seconds, until some newer thing beckons.
We had a weird
and
gravity
hit
there.
refresh. And there's years of
Thank you.
persevering, disappearing into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
This game looks kind of old now. Oh, it is. Hello there, Daddy. Welcome to my pain. Damn. 1 year, 2 months, 29 days, 22 hours. Damn, it's been that long. Alright, careful. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Oop. Is it just me or does gravity feel weird again? No, 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 you get over there. Good man. And up. Help. Okay. 8 months now. Good lord. Stop acting like I know the way ahead. Like I know the rules. I don't know the way ahead, and I have no idea of the rules of this apart from make me angry with this game.
In this context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle, that lets you churn through it but not earn it.
Shut up, Foddy.
Why make something demanding
Please.
if it just gets piled up in the landfill, filed in with the bland things?
Careful. I did it. Careful, careful. No rules. Okay, careful. Careful. I'm just not careful. Okay, we need to get to the edge and yeet ourselves up there. I don't want to do this.
Oof, sorry about that.
Foddy, shut up. It really is, Akuma. It really is. I forget to breathe a lot when I'm playing this game. So if I turn very red very quickly, you know I'm not breathing.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Shut up, Foddy. Get me up there. I am not falling down there again. Not again. Not again. It's not happening, Chief. Come on. What just happened? I did not know you could land here. I'm going to attempt it, Mink. I did promise you guys this. Plus, I'm trying to make up for there being no stream tomorrow because of my brother-in-law's birthday party. Okay. 3, 2, 1. That just did not end well.
When games were new, they wanted a lot from you. Daunting you, taunting you, resetting and delaying you. Players played stoically. Now everyone's turned off by that. They want to burn through it quickly. A quick fix for the fickle. Some tricks for the clicks of the feckless. But that's not you.
I'm
You're an
sweating
acrobat.
freely.
You could swallow a baseball bat.
Also, I've just looked up at Steam. Would you like to have a guess what percentage of players have actually completed this game of all the people who played it? Would you like to have a guess? Just got to the end. 8.3%. 8.3%. And I agree, HL. Foddy Hush You. A game that I finish in a day or less is boring as hell. Higher than I expected, yes. Man has a voice that makes me think an ad is playing. I know exactly what you mean. Now I need to grab that camera. Now I don't know if I can aim this well enough. No! No. No.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
My eye twitches profusely. Indeed, Didi. Indeed, we would need to factor in that. Look, we can use fashion. Why to get a better webcam? Wait, what? Say what? What? As far as I can tell, our webcam's working right now, isn't it? Yep. Okay. And go.
No.
I wish Bennett Foddy would stop saying no every time I jump. Needing to grab the camera up. Alright. No. No. Get up there. Don't you dare.
Oh.
This is fine. This ball is fine.
Oh.
Right. Can I grab that edge? I don't want to risk it particularly, so I'm going to do this instead.
No.
My blood pressure rises with every single time this guy twitches and throws himself at something. Alright, so. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
We need that camera. And I need a minute. So, bear with me, chaps. Will I just take a small steam moment? Chocolate. Okay. Continuing on. I've just realized I'm wearing a shirt that is the exact same color as my chair, so I kind of blend in. Should have seen that. Grab the camera to get a better camera. Whatever that camera is.
Again and again. Avenge and repent until you've ascended. Or until you're contented.
Shut up, Foddy. How about a poll on feel free to walk away and do something else and continue no suffering? Tell you what, if I fall all the way to the bottom again, I may consider it. No, no, no. Thank you. Okay.
What?
Oh. Shh, don't say anything. Might scare the camera away.
What? Now I know, most likely you're
Progression!
on YouTube or Twitch,
No!
while some dude with 10 million views does it for you. Like a baby bird being fed chewed up food. That's culture too.
Look away, HL. Look away. I'll just be here, trying to get this idiot up a mountain. Have a good one, my boy. Hope stream goes well for you.
What?
Get over there. Get over there. I refuse to quit now. Not when we've come so far. My head is killing me. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Ah. No. No!
Get nasty over there, boy.
I don't need the music, Foddy. I don't want the music.
Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
Muting the game would be very boring for you guys. You may actually stress kill chat. Why would I kill my chat? Buy a thread. Buy a thread. Oh god.
Down in the jail on my knees. I'm down in jail on my knees. Down in jail on my knees, and I ain't going to be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and cheese. They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
Not gonna lie, that kind of panicked me.
On cornbread and cheese, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Let's go to town, boys. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Oh, no, no. $10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this way.
I got it.
Calm down, boy, calm down. Hey!
And the music has finally stopped. Ah. Blissful silence has returned. Mr. Foddy's voice is gone.
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
I apologize if my forehead is slightly red. I have been hitting it against the wall. Remember this. Has anyone ever told you I look like Luka Doncic? Doncic? I don't know who that is. But no, no one's ever said that to me. And hello there. Whoop. Hey, Bluewing! How you doing? Oh no. No, I can't move! No! I'm gonna... No. I don't want to move. Thanks, Bluewing, for the anti-grab, but I don't think there's any way out of this for me.
The pain I feel now is the happiness I had before.
Well, I'm further up.
That's the deal.
How you doing, Bluewing?
C.S. Lewis.
Welcome to hell. He's an NBA player for the Dallas Mavericks. That would be why. I'm English. we don't have the NBA in this country. But I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. Not my hell. It's it's not your hell. It's mine. Careful. Don't want to fall here either. Up. Bear with me. Stream sponsored by Exile's Pinecone technology. Yeah, there have been a few Pinecone jokes. I think Exile had to go because he got busy at work. So I don't think he's here to hear that, though. Yep, that Pinecone. Exactly that. Exile in particular has messed hard with me this stream. Google him when I have a chance. Sure. Help me here. Careful. Get on the rock. Get on the rock. Thank you. Yes. Exile was the one that first said I should return to this hellscape of a game now that crowd control is on it. Exile, if you're watching, I blame you. I hate this game. Get on the drain, the rock joss. He's lost weight, if that's him. Because Cauldron Man is bigger than he is. Alright. Sometimes when you try and yeet yourself, you find yourself wondering, why is the yeet not as good as it once was? And then later on, when you expect a small yeet, you'll get a big yeet. Sir? Get on the rock. Thank you. Remember the last time we were here, I just shot up it somehow? Yeah, I missed that time. I missed that time. No. I've heard of the game Jump King. No, no, I have not. What is Jump King? If you say it's worse than this game, I don't believe you. Say it's worse than this game, I don't believe you.
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
Foddy, do me a favour and go boil your head. Bennett Foddy, I hate you. I hate you so much. Similar to Hell, but retro. Frustration incarnate the game. Yes, Saul. And it's crowd controlled now. Believe me, the first hour of this... Mental collapse. Mental collapse. How are you doing, though? How's Harley? Doing good, just got in from the store. Well, welcome back. Put your feet up and enjoy, my boy. And give my love to Hart. While I sit here and suffer. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. I still have energy to meme, I suppose. Come on, hammer. To you as well, my dear. No, Akuma! Akuma, why would you do that to me? No. No. No, 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 no. He's inverted the camera. Okay. Why? Why, Akuma? Why would you do that? This game takes lots of patience? Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Verbalist. Yes, it does. And it also probably requires you not to absolutely loathe the game. What the? Whoa, 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 whoa! Soul? Oh, thank you, Soul. Oh, God. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Soul, I love you. We're back to where we were, thanks to entirely to Soul being kind. Thank you for the anti-grav. Okay, we get a 50,000th try at this game. There are many panicked moments in this game, Soul. So many. So many. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. Just eat yourself up. Okay. There we go. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll happily take it. Okay, now we gotta get down here. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now wait for it and go. I didn't want to do that. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that. This works. This is fine. Everything is fine. I am a leaf on a still pond. I am calm. I am sanguine. I am perfectly at peace. I am calm. Damn you, Rossi. Perfectly calm. Perfectly calm. I am perfectly calm.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience.
Perfectly calm.
William Shakespeare.
I am completely calm.
Come on, Bokuto. We need to stay calm here.
I am calm! Exactly that. I am calmness personified. 100. 150%. Whoa, 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 whoa! Mink! Mink is saving me. Thank you, Mink! No.
But on the off chance that you're playing
It's the bit we
this,
didn't get
what
to.
I'm saying is, trash
Thank
is
you, Ink.
disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to be approachable. What's the feeling?
Okay, what do I gotta do
Are
here?
you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far.
Oh,
Feeling
I hate.
frustrated.
Oh, I hate it,
It's
Mr. Foddy.
underrated.
I hate it like you have. I hate your game with a loathing, burning passion of 1,000 fiery suns. I'm calm. I am calm. I am sanguine. Oh dear. Okay, don't fall down there. Okay, I think I
An
remember.
orange, this sweet, juicy fruit locked inside a bitter peel.
Shut up, Foddy.
That's not how I feel about a challenge.
Shut up, Foddy.
I only want the bitterness. It's coffee. It's grapefruit. It's licorice.
Foddy. Shut up. No!
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now. Abraham Lincoln.
I'm calm. I'm perfectly... Thank you for the bits, Rossi. Very sweet of you. I am completely calm. We're back at the beginning. I don't even care. I don't even care. Not in the slightest. I am not bothered at all. No. No. I am merely slightly bemused. That's exactly what I feel right now. Bemusement. Okay. Up. And up. And up. Climb, you fool. I am completely quite what I wanted to do, but it'll do. And the music has finally gone away. Good. Oh, excuse me. Right, now, slowly. Slowly. Okay. Here we go again. No, my mouse!
Do not stand at my grave and cry. I am not
I
dead.
nudged something.
I did not die. Mary Fry.
Shut up, Poddy. Just be quiet, Poddy, please. Just thought if they made Fallout 4 a crowd control. Oh my god, could you imagine? Just spawning legendary death claws on your face. It's funny you mention Fallout 4. I'm actually planning something with that. Oh no. Oh no. 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 That's just not right. Agreed, Saul. Agreed. I recently got back into playing it, and with a certain collection of mods, I have to admit, I am loving it.
No.
Don't you dare, game. Don't you dare. Awful lot of modern weapon mods. In my case, there's been a lot.
Showing patience, and then attacking, scraping, then
Shut up,
flapping,
Foddy.
snagging.
Shut up, Foddy. Awful lot of modern weapons mods. I've got an awful lot of suit mods in my game, if that gives you a hint. Yeet.
No.
Okay, no, no. Okay. And we're back. Gently lower yourself. No! I did not mean to do what I just did. Please. Please, just work with me. No. No.
To
No!
live is to suffer.
Shut up, Foddy.
To survive
Shut
is
up,
to
Foddy.
find some meaning in the suffering.
Shut up, Foddy.
Friedrich Nietzsche.
I don't give a damn about Friedrich Nietzsche. I don't give a damn about you, Foddy. I just want you to go. What the? Low grav? Thank you, soul. I will not abuse this gift. Alright, come on. Let's go. Come on. Up here. I think, if I'm careful, I can use this low grav to maybe get up here without having to go through the hell of up there. Yeah, right there, right there. Right.
Life is a mosaic of pleasure and pain.
Shut up, Foddy.
Grief is an interval between two moments of joy. Peace
No,
is the
it's
interlude
running
between
out.
two wars. You have no rose without a thorn.
Beans.
The diligent picker will avoid the
Well, I got
prince
back up.
and gather the flower.
Thank you, soul.
Satya Sai Baba.
Shut up, Foddy. Maybe I should just name this. Maybe when I upload this to YouTube, I should just name it Shut Up, Foddy. Just shut up, Foddy. Not a fan. It was worth a shot. Well, it got me back up, so thank you. Okay. And up. And go. Closer than I would have liked, but it worked. Okay. And we're back.
Sorrow is my own yard, where the new grass flames as it has flamed often before, but not with the cold fire that closes round me this year. William Carlos Williams.
I know what you meant. I know what you meant, Saul.
And that makes the game uniquely frustrating.
Wait, what? Oh, thanks, Rossi. I wondered why that sounded louder. Okay, come on. No, 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 no. Don't mess with me here. Come on, hammer. Oh, no, no, no!
What's the feeling like? Are you stressed?
Yes! I agree, Mink. That would be very stress relieving. Well, we're back here. Oh, good lord, Mink. Never changed, my dude.
If my baby'd only hurry back to me today. Oh, whoopsie-doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby's gone away. I'm eating my secret dessert, leaving out the tail of
Not
my
giving
Oh,
up.
whoopsie-doodle, I'm off my noodle, my baby just wouldn't stay. Reading books from the bottom up,
And yes, so it is quite a nice one, though.
I'm ready to blow my top. Now it's my baby's home, it's Disney, why don't you stop? Oh, whoopsie doodle, I'm off my noodle,
I'm trying to think of any other game in my life that has possibly given me anywhere near as much rage as this game, and I'm drawing a complete blank.
Then I know I wouldn't worry anymore. No, wouldn't worry anymore.
Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these. It might have
Shut up, Foddy.
John Greenleaf Whittier.
Frosty, I can assure you there is nothing I hate more in the gaming world than this. There is nothing more I hate in the gaming world than this.
Don't hate the player, if hate the game. Please audiences, uncritically accepting their tastes.
Thanks, Frosty.
It can only mean that you have no respect for them.
Shush.
Andrei Tarkovsky.
Shush, Foddy. Shush. My jaw just clicked into place. Ow! Didn't realize I was clenching my jaw quite that much. Up. Up. Right now. At this point, Mink, yes, I absolutely would not mind in the slightest, my dear. I just read the rest of that. Oh, good lord. Welcome back, Didi. Welcome back to hell. You don't want to know, my dear. No. Ah. We still have to get past the tunnel. Oh. I'm not a console player, Muffin God, but do tell, what is that? Well, Trigger Fire didn't work that time, but, you know, Didi, I think Trigger Fire's given up on this game, so thank you, my dear. Well, that's good, Muffin God, because if memory serves me correctly, there's one thing it was missing on console. A friend of mine plays it on console. Bear with me, chaps. M2 needs a Steam break. Yep, Triggerfire apparently has died. Thank you. Let's just check Triggerfire while I'm taking a break. Yeah, Triggerfire should be working. Maybe it'll work later. It's not working now. Yep, Triggerfire gave up on this game long before I have. Yep, Triggerfire has definitely died. Smoke breaks while mountain climbing. Well, technically it's not a smoke break, it's a steam break. This is the face of a broken band. I hate this game. I hate this game. Get over there. On the rock. Welcome back, Exile. You don't want to know how many times I have fallen. You don't want to know. Turn to be busy. I envy you. You got to do anything else other than this game. You were the one who suggested it, my boy. You were the one who suggested it. BRB again. He is busy. Help. Get up, you stupid. Yes. Progression. Nope. Nope. I refuse. I refuse.
Hang in there. Don't let it
Shut
get
up, Foddy!
But also, let it get you a little bit.
I hate this man. Oh, I made it. We're back here again. There's no game that makes people rage more than this evil. Too close. Too close. My hands are shaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what? I'm not complaining.
No.
Thank you, Rossi. Incredibly helpful. Uh-oh. Well, that took a bit of the pain out of it. Thank you, Rossi. Greatly appreciated. Yeet. Gently. Gently. Ah. And up. Not again. Not again. How many times have I fallen at this point or been reset? Like 7 or 8 times? I've lost count. Next time I fall, I have to remove an article of clothing. What? No. Niet, nine, nada, no. Just no. No. Just... No, my dear. Definitely not. No, Rossi, you do not second that. Oh no. Don't know what happened to the mouse there, but that was interesting. Okay, I get over it, striptease edition. So, no. I am not a man that strips for people. Good Lord, no. Even for you, my dear shadows. No. Yeet. Okay, nice and careful. Careful. Yes, and Twitch TOS definitely says no. Oh god. No. I have no comment on that whatsoever, Mink, my dear. Aye or nay. Okay. We're back. Again. Yes! Yes! Some progression. Yes, some progression. I'm so happy. Now we have to yeet ourselves over to that camera. Maybe a bit more carefully. How many times have we been here? No. No. Panic. Panic. Everybody panic. I need to take a moment to just chill. Calm. Calm, peaceful thoughts. I am a gentle mountain stream. No, I am a leaf on the wind. Watch as I soar. Goosefraba. I am a calm, gentle leaf drifting slowly on a soft mountain stream, a level mountain stream, barely a ripple in the water. I am completely calm, sanguine even. Floating softly on a cloud. Yes, Rossi, I am floating softly on a cloud. The cloud has turned into a storm cloud.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. Ice-T. This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down.
Shut up, Folly. You know, Mink, I think you might have a point.
Listen well, brother.
It would appear the trigger fire is working again. Wouldn't that be... True. True. Well, Dee Dee resumed screaming into a pillow. Excuse me. Oh, and someone's playing a voice. How lovely. This is a busy with your patient. Our trigger fire is kind of working, as it seems. Oh, thank you for the stress, Rossi. Feel any better? Little bit. That's a good update, MG.
Sometime I soon to be dead. Honey, tell me what you gonna do. Please tell me what you gonna
Oh,
do.
hush you, exile. Hush you. I am at this point, I am an abandoned hospital that's haunted. And there's screaming coming from every other room. I'm beginning to feel slightly lightheaded. Probably owing to my overwhelming rage.
And the poor boy stood on a road and cried. And the poor boy stood on a road and cried. I didn't have no blues, just couldn't be satisfied. And they give me long, long distance phone. Now give me.
Enough from the Pinecone Gallery, exile.
And they give me long distance phone.
That made me feel a little better.
I wanna hear from my sweet mama back home.
I give as good as I get. Thank you.
I spent rank 609. Spent rank 609. I wanna hear from that bobcat gal of mine.
The difference being, exile, is Ark doesn't fill me with rage. It annoys me occasionally because, you know, it's unoptimized as hell. Ark dev, so woo. But, yeah, it doesn't fill me with rage. This, on the other hand, unholy rage. No. No.
When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past.
Shut
I sigh the lack
up,
of many a thing I saw.
body.
And with old woes new, wail my dear
I
times
believe
lost.
I have yet to swear, so
William
at least I can
Shakespeare's
give myself
sonnet
that. I believe. I don't believe I have sworn yet. Get up there. Get up. I said no.
What?
Under no circumstances you will have to go back down there. Uh-oh. What just happened? Exile just launched me. You're a bad man. You're a bad man.
What?
And people speedrun this for fun? These people are clearly insane. Subscribe coins won't let you claim them. Should be able to claim them every month, shouldn't you? Have you tried refreshing, my boy? And we're back. Or maybe your internet at the hospital is having trouble. Have been all day? Not a clue. You might want to try it when you get back home. Okay, and yeet. Gimme! BRB again. See you in a bit, Exile. Okay, we're back for the 1000th time. Well, actually, no, he's at Actually, yeah, he's at the hospital, so the internet's pretty poor.
Oh.
No. No. 1 minute and 9.62 milliseconds. What masochist would do that? Hey. You couldn't pay me enough to attempt that. Oh. You see, that was supposed to be a full yeet, and that did. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No! No, Meg! No! No! Meg, no. Meg, please. Meg! Meg, no, please. Please, please. Okay, just hold still. Just hold still. Brace yourself. Brace yourself. Brace yourself with the hammer. Brace yourself. No, not that way. Brace yourself with the hammer. They definitely earn those bragging rights. Yes. Meg, please. Please, no. I am sweating freely from the tension. Okay. That's not it. That was supposed to be a full yeet, and it was not a full yeet.
Oh.
How is that a full yeet? You spin me right round, baby, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down. No. Work with me, game. Work with me. Sorry, Meg. What version of the song do you prefer? That is not a full yeet, but for some reason the game thinks it is. The original. Eh, can't blame you there. This is a classic. No! No! No, no, no!
Patience is the foundation of eternal peace.
Shut up, Folly.
Make anger your enemy.
Shut up, Folly.
Harm comes to those who know only
Shut up,
victory
Folly.
and do not know defeat. Find fault with yourself and not with others. It's in falling short of your own goals that you'll surpass those who exceed theirs. Tokugawa Ieyasu.
Jukasol, hello there. Sorry, trigger fire's not firing properly, but thank you for the hydrate. I greatly appreciate it. Oh. I need a minute. It's always been that way, Muffin God. You always need one Cyclop engine fragment, but you need 3 for the rest of the, what was it? The hull, you need the cockpit, the engine, and of course you need to scan the various pieces. But yeah, you need all 3 of those. Indeed, indeed, indeed. The terrible controls of this game do not help. Okay. Well, good work. Oh god, no! Shadow Derpy, how are you, Derpy, my dear? It's been a while. How are things? Don't need checkpoints. True. How are you, my dear? I'm glad you approve, Mink. Alright, back to hell. Pain is real. Stressful? Believe me, I feel that, Derpy. What's been going on? Up. That's not up. Yes, hug Derpy. Give Derpy a hug. Pain is real, the pain is real. There we go, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. No. Up you go. Good boy. No. I don't know how I clutched that, but somehow I did. All the hugs for Shadow Derpy. How am I out of breath? I am playing a video game. And it's not a horror game. How am I out of breath? Thank you for the hug. How am I out of breath?
She smiled in defeat, with unconquerable eyes. Atticus.
Yes, DT, I would agree.
Cloak engaged.
No! Look away, Dee Dee, my dear, look away. And yes, shut up, Folly. Shut up, Folly. This game is aggravating enough without Folly constantly chiming in whenever you make a mistake. Well, I suppose that could have gone worse. Indeed. Indeed. And up. No. 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 No, no, no. No. 9. Niet. Nope. Nada. No. No. It's not what I intended to do, game. Gently down. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Slowly, gently, carefully. How is my shoulder aching? Have I been tensing it too much? God damn it. Alright, now gently.
Your failure here is a metaphor. To learn for what, please resume climbing. Rob Dubbin.
Shut up, Foddy. You know what? Just go for it. Carefully. A soundtrack to my struggles. What might that be, Rossi? No. 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 No! Oh, most isolate the cantina. Why not? Of course. Of course. Never would you find such a wretched hive of scum and villainy as getting over it. No. Oh, that was too close. That was too close. That was too close. No. No. Cue the foddy. Let's try that again. Yup. Uh-oh. No. No. I am making too many mistakes right now. Come on. Eat. Head up. Oh. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Now, 1, 2, 3, yep. And up. Up. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Uh-oh. Right. Come on. No. No. This game. Bennett Foley is a sick, twisted individual. That could have been bad. Move the hammer just a little bit. Just a little bit more. There we go. And we're back here. Again. Good. Great. Okay. And yeet. Not what I intended to do, and now I'm stuck. Oh, that was closer than I would have liked. But we're okay. Oh, I made it! I made it! I made it! Lunchtime. Welcome back, Exile. Going home to get your wallet. Good man, you need your wallet. See you soon. We made it. And for some reason, that doesn't count as a full yeet. This game, man. This game's trolling. For some reason, that doesn't count as a full yeet. But that did. Bit closer. Not that close. This is fine. Or possibly not. Yes. No. 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 I haven't even had any real crowd control effects in the last 35 or something minutes, and I'm still struggling. Speak of the devil. No. Thank you, Soul. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the anti-grav. Oh. Okay. Just as I say it, it happens. Thanks for the anti-grav.
Laugh and the world
No!
laughs with you.
No! Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall.
The sad old earth must
Don't
borrow
fall.
its mirth, but has
Don't-
trouble enough of its own.
Don't fall, you fool. Oh. I just saved it. We're okay. I'll take it. Please, I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you, please. Oh. Okay. I saved it. We're okay. We're okay. Now. Yeet! I reached it that time. And full yeet. That was not a full yeet. I tell you, the controls in this game, they are designed to be bad. Okay, now I'm going to try a full yeet again, see if it actually works. You see? There was nothing different about what I just did. And somehow I made it. Saved it. I saved it. I saved it. I saved it. I'm going to try and launch myself. That did not work.
Better by far that you should forget and smile than you should remember and be sad. Christina Rossetti.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Derby. Thanks, all. Thanks, Rossi. Let's do it again. It was so close. It was so close. Oh, no. No. Also, if any of you are suggesting I make this game a subscriber goal at some point, please don't. We've already done it, and I already hate it. We've already done that once. I don't want to do it again. So please, please, no. Please. Or a follower goal, rather, I meant. And go. No. No. I don't know how I didn't fall there, but I'm not complaining. Oh god, no.
Something filled up my heart with nothing. Someone told me not to cry. Now that I'm older, my heart's colder. I can see that it's a lie.
Shut up, Foddy.
The arcade fire.
Scooting myself along at this point. I don't want to be here. There we go. Oh dear. That'll do. That'll do. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here anymore. There's nothing more terrifying than when you fall down there and you don't know if you're just going to bounce straight off the edge or you're accidentally going to have your pick hammer at an angle that just nudges you that last inch and you just go all the way to the bottom. Okay, we reached the bouncy ball.
What?
Beach ball, whatever. Thanks, Sans. Great timing.
I'm going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad, Lord, Lord. It ain't gonna be treated this way. Oh, they put me in a jailhouse on my knees. They put me in a jailhouse on my knees. They put me in a jailhouse on my knees, Lord, Lord. It ain't gonna be treated this way. They feed me on cornbread and peas. They feed me on cornbread and peas. They feed me on cornbread and peas, Lord, Lord. It ain't gonna be treated this way. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes. I'm going where the climate suits my clothes.
I don't know what noise I just made, but it was panic.
Lord, Lord, it ain't gonna be treated this way.
Even as the stone of the fruit must break, that its heart may stand in the sun, so must you know pain.
Shut.
And could you keep your heart in
up.
wonder at the daily miracles of your life, your pain would not seem less wondrous than your joy. Khalil Gibran.
I hate him. I hate him so much. Oh. Too close. Too close. Hi, Mr. Popo. Welcome to hell. How be you? Come on. Oh no. No! That's real fear now. You love that game from Markiplier. Oh yeah, Markiplier has played this game, hasn't he? I think, if memory serves me correctly, didn't he hate it as much as I do? At the very least, closely.
Cloak engaged.
Look away, Akuma. Look away. This game is designed to be hated, yes. Yes, it is. And welcome back, DD. I certainly... No! 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 Okay, if I push the wrong way here, we're falling. This way. This way. My controls have been inverted, as has the camera. I can't tell.
I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep, while I weep, while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Edgar Allan Poe.
Well played, Akuma. Well played.
What? What?
You're still lurking. No worries, my dear. Okay, and up.
What? Ah. What? What?
Oh no!
Can I see another's woe and not be in sorrow too? Can I see another's grief and not seek for kind relief?
Shut up,
William
body. I hate him. I hate him so much.
You! Fuck you! Fuck you! I'm done! I'm fucking done
That's
with your bullshit
Markiplier
game.
playing
I'm
this
done.
game.
This is bullshit.
That is Markiplier playing this game. Yeah, he, wasn't the happiest bunny. Much like me. Didn't he throw his chair through his wall?
What? What?
Well found, Mr. Popo. That perfectly describes my feelings towards this piece of excrement. Still haven't sworn yet. I'm trying my best not to. Okay, now we gently lower ourselves down. Gently, game. Gently. No.
In the end, we only regret the chances we didn't take. Lewis Carroll.
I need to visit the men's room. I'll be right back. I'm back. And as you can see, I successfully resisted the urge to drown myself. Hello again. Right. Back to what we were doing. Soon M2 is going full Hulk. Hulk Buster, maybe. Okay. That's just... and yeet. And yeet. What was up with that tiny grab? Oh, I hate the controls in this game. Does this game have controller support? I'm just curious. Oh my god, it does. Well, partial. Maybe not to smack mouse and keyboard. Honestly, I'm trying my best not to put my fist through my monitor. It's getting close. Controls are so bad. Never have I reached the level of rage that I have with this game. There is no game in the world that angers me more than this! Oh good, music. Good. Good. Just what I need. Don't you dare. I don't know what that noise was, but it came out of my mouth. Brian smashed his mouse and keyboard and controller. Brian? Who be Brian? Do I know them by a streamer name or YouTube name? Oh no. Oh no! That was too close. Bear with me. Just lower yourself, you worthless... That's not quite what I had in mind. There you go. I'm getting worse. I'm getting worse. Also known as the... What? Say what? What is going on with my back? M2.exe has ceased functioning. Please restart and call your service provider. We're just going to take a small breather. Just calm, peaceful thoughts. Peaceful thoughts. Calm. Calm. Peaceful, tranquil thoughts. Peaceful, tranquil thoughts. Did not mean to do that. Yep, we're just gonna pause here. Just a breather. Just a little breather. Just a little breather. Just so I don't punch a hole through my monitor exactly where the Cauldron Boy's face is. So, while I am consoling and managing my overwhelming, unimaginable rage, how's everyone else's nights going? I trust you're staying warm because it's cold outside. Just gonna chill for a minute. Just chilling.
Welcome to intermission.
Yes, welcome to the intermission, where M2 takes a moment to rethink his life. Their eyes fell out with those two. Ah, gotcha. Peaceful thoughts. That's right. That's right. You just sit there. You just sit there, Cauldron Boy. You just sit there. Dash more chocolate steam, perhaps. I find it calming. Yep. Tensely, gently calming. World control and mouse died by rage. I believe it. Okay. I think I'm less angry now. But that could quickly change. I believe I have lost the knack of doing this bit. Work with me, mouse. Please work with me. I beg of you. Thank you. I'm glad we could come together on this, mouse. Never played Cuphead. Though I've heard it is better than this, even if it's very hard. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go! Progression! Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Peaceful thoughts. Oh, believe me, the rage is still there. The rage is still there. It's just taking a small breather. Come on. Slowly. That, no, not that way. Not that way. Yes. Hello, my dear. Oh, sorry to hear that, Atomic. Welcome to Rage 101. It's been hell. How are you? Aside from the obvious not feeling very well. Get some rest, right? And don't forget to keep your hydration levels up. Peaceful thoughts. Peaceful thoughts. You might want to go check with your doctor, my dear, especially if it's been... Doing my best not to, Mr. Popo. Thankfully, I deserve a medal for not having sworn yet. Oh no. I'm not at the right angle. Thanks, Atomic. Made it. Might want to have a word with your doctor about that, my dear. That does not sound good. I refuse. Hopefully just a bug, my dear. I mean, there's a lot of flu going around. Believe me, I speak from experience. We're back!
With all 6 stones, I could simply snap my fingers. They would all cease to exist. I call that mercy.
Could you snap? Could you do a Thanos snap on this game? Could you make it so it never existed? That would truly be impressive. Welcome back, Exile. Think of all the suffering you could prevent. You tried already. The game is so hated, even Thanos can't kill it. There are some great CC redeems. Oh, I know. I've had them. I don't know if you've had them all yet, but I've had them. And Popo. Hello, Mr. Popo. I am sweating profusely. I've never encountered a game where my hands shake. After a while, anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa! Anti-grav. Thank you, Soul. Oh, I found the snake.
It feels like we're closer now. Composer and climber, designer and user. You could have refused, but you didn't. There was something in you that was hidden.
Just
that chose to continue.
Thanks, Soul. Now we're back at the bucket.
It means a lot to me that you've come this far, endured this much.
Nice one,
Every
Soul.
wisecrack, every insensitivity, every setback you've forgiven me.
I have not forgiven you anything, Body. I do not
We
forgive
have the
you.
same taste, you and I.
Oh, no, we don't, sir.
It's not ambition. It's ambition's opposite. An obdurate mission to taste defeat. You'll feel bad if you win.
Why did it
so I
have to
put
be
this snake in
tentacles?
for you.
Hi, Al. Welcome to Pain. Wonder if this. I hate Bennett Body on a level that is galactic. How you doing, Al? This game needs to burn in a fiery pit. Whoa! Hi, Deej. That scared me. Appreciate the attempt, though. Okay, come on. Keep hitting the bucket without grabbing it. No. That was real fair. Can't touch the snake. The snake is a trap. When did I get a dog? That's just my heart and soul whimpering, my dear. Oh no! No. Beans. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Have you thought about
Freedom.
who you are in this?
Yes. I don't even
Are you
care.
the man
I'll
in the
take it.
pot,
I'll take it. Take me
biologically?
to victory, Rossi.
Are you his hammer?
Yes. Yes.
Are you the top of his hammer?
Rossi, I love you.
Where your hand moves, the hammer may not follow, nor the man, nor the
Yeah,
man's
I'm
hand.
taking this. I'm taking this. I don't even
His
care anymore.
will,
I'm taking
his
this.
intent,
I'm taking this.
embodied resolve in his uphill
I'm
ascent.
taking this.
Now, you've conquered the ice cliff.
No, I haven't.
I've
Rossi
fought,
did, and I don't even care.
and
Thank
a
you, Rossi.
victory. The living room and the factory, the playground, the construction site, the granite rocks, and the lakeside. You've learned to hike. There's no way left to go but up. Then I'll shut up. And let me say,
Shut up, Foddy. Congrats on beating the game, chat. I didn't beat the game. You guys beat the
This
game.
game to you.
Thank you.
You want to gain this far. I give it to you completely.
What happens if I move now?
I'm going where the chill wind never blows. Lord,
I don't even know what's going on.
where that chill wind never blows. I'm going
I don't know what happens if you reset me right now. I don't know. And I don't really want to find out, to be honest.
Treated this away.
Yay! I just jumped back down because I can. Trigger fire is still not working.
I'm going where the
But I don't even care.
cauldron. I'm going where my cauldron's never cold.
No worries, Exile. You go do your work. I'm gonna sit here and relish in Rossi and you guys, Rossi and Soul, more particular with this run, beating the game. You guys beat the game. Well done. I'm just going to sit here and zen as we watch this. And again, Bennett Foddy, I loathe and despise you, Bennett Foddy.
Lord, I'm going down this road feeling bad. I'm going down this road.
Chin chin, everyone. I have a headache that you could sell to science. My entire body is tense, my shoulder's aching for some unknown reason. And my hands are still slightly shaking from my unimaginable rage. You want that clipped? Somebody clip that for Exile. Apparently he wants just my defeated face declaring rage against Bennett Foddy. Please somebody clip that. We are going to sit here and just enjoy the moment. That's the other achievement. Got over it for real this time. Reached the top of the mountain again. Don't even care. Oh, the pain. It's over. Oh, I never want to play this game again. Damn you, Exile, for suggesting this challenge. Thank you to everyone who helped me. And thank you everyone who hindered me, because it was an
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up! We did it! We went over the bridge and past through, yeah!
I think Twitch might be having a rough night. Twitch has been having a weird few weeks. On that note, I am going to go take some painkillers, and I'm going to relax, because I tell you what, the adrenaline in my body right now is higher than I'd like it. When I feel this level of adrenaline, I like to be at the gym. I don't like to be sat in a chair getting given out to by Bennett Foddy.
Cloak engaged.
I like to treat myself to a large whiskey. It is my pleasure, Durfee. Always a pleasure to see you again, my dear. Right, anyway. Let us find a raid target. Spread the love. Because, oh good God, I'm so done. I'm so completely done. I'm gonna spread the love. Ooh, there's quite a few people on tonight. Yeah, why not? I've just noticed Bluewing is live. Let's go share some love with Bluewing. Oh, I am wiped out. Nope. Bluewing sniper. There he is. Oh. I take it back. DD has done a redeem. DD has done a redeem. It's Electro Dolly. Okay, you got it. Why the hell not? Electro is a lovely person. Right. Anyway, on that note, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you've had fun, because that's the aim of the game. And I'll see you guys in the next one. No stream tomorrow, as I said. I'm at my brother's birthday party. So I will see you guys Tuesday. I agree, DD. Anyway, much love everyone. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.